Hi everyone, and welcome to a easy to wear eyeliner tutorial. Now, I am the biggest fan of neutral eye colours. I don't tend to ever really wear colour, but sometimes I feel like it's just nice to kind of branch out a little bit and maybe try something a little bit different, which is what I have done in this look today. It's still a very wearable look. It's nothing crazy, it's not really bright, it's not really vibrant, so if you're expecting that kind of thing, then I'm sorry, but that's not what I'm about. That's not what my channel is about. I love natural, beautifying makeup looks. But this is the look that I'm wearing right now, and it's just a strong blue liner look. And I don't know if it's coming off on camera as blue, it might look black, but it's very much blue. It's actually this type of blue which I'm wearing on my lids, and a kind of nice peachy cheek and some subtle lips. I didn't tend to go for a really kind of full on dramatic base either. On my skin I'm just wearing a little bit of Revlon Nearly Naked foundation and some concealer and powder, but I then just kind of wanted to keep the cheeks and the eyes the main focus. But if you want to see how I created this look, then definitely keep watching. I'm going to start off with the eyes, and I'm going to use a little bit of MAC's Bare Steady Paint Pot all over the lid, just because it's kind of like a gorgeous champagne-y shimmery colour that evens out your skin tone on your eyes if you need it like I do, but also really helps everything stay in place. So just layer that all over your eye, and then I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Palette Basics, which I've done a full review on, which I'll link in the down bar if you want to go and have a look at. But I'm just going to use this shade right here, which is called WOS, which is Walk of Shame, and it's just a kind of nude skin coloured lid colour. And I'm just going to apply this all over my lid, making sure to kind of really pack it on to kind of even it out and brighten it, and just take it kind of as far as you want to really, but I like to kind of take it quite high up. Then I'm going to go in with a darker shade, and I'm going to use the shade Naked 2, which is this kind of taupe shade right here, just to add a little bit of crease definition. And I always do this looking straight ahead on the kind of upper part of my eye, just because my eyes are quite hooded, but you can kind of do whatever method you like with this really. I'm just going to add a little bit more and then blend it out. So that's the basic eye shape that we want totally done, and I'm now going to go in with the eyeliner. And the liner I've chosen to use is by Miners, and it's really inexpensive. You don't need to spend a lot of money on a kind of coloured eyeliner because it's very seasonal. It's not something you're going to use all the time, and there's just no point. So this is the one in blue, and I'm going to just warm it up on the back of my hand first, because the formula can be a little bit hard. So if you warm it up on the back of your hand first, it kind of just softens the pencil a little bit. Then I'm just going to stretch my eye out a little and start applying it on the kind of base of my lashes. You just want to get kind of a rough shape at first. It doesn't really matter how kind of accurate the shape is, you can see there. Then I'm just going to go in and really start to kind of fill in any gaps. And just kind of make the colour a little bit more intense. So as you can see there, the colour looks much more intense. It looks very blue, and it's kind of a nice shape as well. But then I'm just going to go in and kind of tidy the outer corner a little. You don't want to really wing it, but just soften it a tiny bit, like so. You could do kind of like a winged eye, but I just feel like with blue liner that can be a little bit much. So then just make sure you've kind of got all the gaps in your eye area, and then I like to just smudge it a little bit with my fingers. And it is quite a kind of dry formula, so it doesn't really smudge, it's not a creamy texture, but to just soften it a little bit with your hands just makes it look a little bit more modern and not as kind of severe. Then I'm going to use the Rimmel Scandaleyes eye pencil in nude on my waterline, just to kind of really brighten it up, and it's very kind of spring summery as well, I feel like, this colour. So just really get that in there, like so, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. For mascara, I use the NATorigin mascara, which I didn't love at first. I loved the effect, but it kind of smudged really badly on me. But I don't know if it's my skin at the moment or it just kind of has aged well, the mascara. I feel like most mascaras tend to sort of get a little bit better the longer you've had them, even though you shouldn't keep them for more than 3 months. But that's what I used on my lashes, and I really like it. I've been using it loads recently. So I'm then just going to go in and do some subtle contouring, just because I feel like it's kind of quite a nice way to just add a bit of definition. And I'm using the Makebelieve Tan Sunbeam bronzer. Just a small amount, tapping the excess off on the back of my hand, taking it into the hollows of my cheekbones. I tend to sort of do it quite high up because I feel like that just suits the shape of my face the most. But just like that. And then for blush, I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm using this one right here, which is Cinnamon, and this is by Fashionista. You want quite a natural colour. I feel like if you're wearing a bright colour on your eyes, even though it's not too bright, you don't want anything to kind of draw the attention away from that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of cinnamon onto the apples of my cheeks. And then last but not least, we have lips, and I'm just going to line my lips using this Bourjois pencil. This is number 11, and I'm just going to get the kind of rough shape of my lip. And then make sure I kind of smudge the lines in, just to kind of help define my lips. And I think the best thing with this look would be just a really kind of neutral, pretty lip. And for that, I'm going to use the Revlon lip butter in Cotton Candy. This is new. I just got this in the post this morning, but I haven't tried this yet. But it's just a really pretty bubblegummy pink. But I swatched it and it's quite sheer, so it's kind of like a lip balmy look, and I think that would really look nice with a bright eye. And as you can see, it's not overly pigmented, it just kind of adds a slight sort of wash of colour, but it helps to just make your lips kind of look moisturised and soft. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any other kind of spring makeup looks, then definitely let me know, and I'll see you soon. Bye!